Do it, dude. Blank in the face. So seeing her laying there with missing half of her head was just like
the basic message that I just want them to know that it's okay to ask for help. Like in the addiction world, people think it's embarrassing to go to rehab or go somewhere to go away. But what's really more embarrassing is being out there and still pedaling and doing stuff that you need for your habit. Mm-hmm. So just know that it's okay to ask for help.
A passenger jetliner that flew into the building, that doesn't happen, right? I mean, that's a professional pilot who knows what he's doing, or she, and they're not flying into two big towers that are in the middle of the sky. That's not happening. So we knew it was, we felt it was an attack, and we felt that it was the same people who had threatened to kill us.
Corporal Keith Shibley is presented the Valor Award for his immediate response and courageous actions during the shooting rampage at the Washington Navy Yard.
was brought before a federal grand jury there. And while today's case has nothing to do with Hoffa, it is known the government, both in Detroit and New York, is trying to link Provenzano with the disappearance.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Mind Over Madness, where every Tuesday night, me and my partner, Keith Shibley, get on and just talk about the week, talk about whatever, and just be real. And it's the only way to be, right, Keith? How you doing, my man?
I'm doing good, man. I would actually love to start this one off with just a real quick, we don't have to get into it, with those two National Guards, one female that passed away, Specialist Sarah Beckstrom, rest in peace. And the other gentleman that got shot in the head was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. Yeah. These doctors are saying it's kind of a miracle, man. He woke up and apparently comforted.
Not to interrupt, Keith. These are we brought them up last week, right?
Yeah. Today's report was not that only was he responding well, that he actually kind of woke up and comforted his mom. So that's a very good sign, man. I hope he continues to get better, but that's some God stuff right there, man. That dude,
keep going.
That dude is doing. There's doctors are saying what his recovery is a miracle. They said, so hopefully it continues to be a miracle, and he, keeps getting better. So, yeah, man, that's
they're about to fall down, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna talk.
Yeah, fuck it. Let the wall fall down. Fuck it.
Nah, because I got a new painting and I took some down, but whatever. I'm just rolling with it today. Yeah. I even got my cheap meal going, my monster for today, and but yeah, man, go on. I should have.
He's just.
I felt them coming down. That's why I turned, and you're talking about a very serious situation. My apologies.
No worries. But, he's doing great, man. Continue prayers for that guy, Andrew Wolf. He's. I was happy.
So, and the female you said passed away.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Man,
Sarah Beckstrom, I think her name was.
All right, so really they'll put when you hear that, right? When you read about it, right? But like I always say, I always try to 100%. You can never be 100%, but put yourself in, try to live it up more. You're just hanging out at work, of course you're on guard because you're an officer, this and that, but you're just, and then out of nowhere, boom, not a chance. You know what I mean? That shit could until it happens to you. It's just, man, it's so fucked up. Really is.
Yeah,
man.
It's a crazy world, and it's unfortunately, I think it's going to get crazier here in the near future. So,
oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to be depressed, but I just don't see even economy wise, with all the AI and all technology and all that, and even though this type of stuff's cool and all that, and Pro tools for music and stuff is great too. But my point being though is it's going to bring less jobs in the future. It's going to bring, I walked up to the mall to go to one store. Every store is closed. You know what I mean? Everyone, like in the mall, it's closed. They just sold it. They're making like a car lot up there. So our like mall, which was like the fucking mall, is done. There's already fucking McDonald's without, excuse my language, without workers in there, like robotic ones, drive-through stuff like that. I just don't see how that helps our economy, and I think that's gonna drive everyone mad. And also, there's just someone woke me up to some crazy shit, and I'm not gonna get into it because it's political, but like I think it might be true, and if I say it,
Get into whatever the fuck you want, bro. I don't give a shit.
no, man, but no. Just you have to. If I even said it, it could turn into like a political type, like fucking channel type thing, and I never would. Like, but I'm just saying though to you, like, who really controls the world, and
I think I know where you're going with that. Yeah.
the United States, and it's so obvious. Like my director had a talk with me when we were working the other day, and like he opened like because I'm always trying to make content and stuff. And I know, like, you should be up with current events. I'm just being honest. I'm not. Like, what I mean? Like, I just try to do what I do. And then also, besides the stuff that I do for the other channel, I doing the same type of shit. But my point being, though, is he told me, and then, like, I'm talking about going back to 9/11, where I'm not going to say who this is or whatever, but my point is that he's the one he's the puppet master, and he what do you call it? And we bow down, and he instigates, and I believe that's why wars in the Middle East happened and all that type of stuff. Is that where you thought I was going with it?
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with it, and I agree. I mean, it's.
Oh, okay, because I wasn't sure if you yeah. So
Wars,
so
wars,
crazy.
wars make money.
Let's let everyone know though. Keith, we roll. It's like last minute. Are you there? You there? Yeah, work. Work. Yeah, we're usually late a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? We did not talk about this at all. This just happened, and it's so insane that like right when someone opens my eyes to it, my director did.
Then you see it everywhere.
Well, yeah. Well, and he sent me a bunch of this stuff, and then like I really looked into it, and just like on like real sources and like his book, like it's just it's unbelievable. It's I don't know, man. It's I can't. I'm afraid to talk about it because how I talk. Like it's something crazy. Like and I don't mean to be like that way, but it's like it's a different psychology how to take out another race.
Yep.
Not as like as rash and upfront as I will never even say his name from back in the day. Disgusting. I'll never say his name ever. But my point is that it almost is like a strategic that.
Of course it is. It's very.
That is crazy that you just brought that up.
Wars make money, dude. Wars make money, and then if you can get other people to fight your wars for you, then
we're gonna get to the chat, everyone. Just give us a couple on this topic, and we will absolutely get to everyone on the chat. Is Gina there?
I just see Mr. Costa's up in the house, and Matt. They're the ones I see.
Yeah. All right, hold on a second. I didn't even just want to check something.
But
Costas. Dude, with Costas in there, other people be afraid to fucking
Gina's
talk.
Here. Gina, what's up?
Look at it. No, Gina, I wasn't asking like you better be or whatever. I'm just asking because I love you to death. And
no, he said you better be here. I heard him.
No, I just was like, I didn't look at the comments because I had the screen big. I just I just asked if she was there though, because Gina's rocks. So thanks for being here, Gina.
But no, anyway, Loomis, if you want to steer different, go ahead.
So what I just said though, like you were like, you agree.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
on the large scope of things, I agree. I mean, if we start fine tuning it, we might disagree on a few things, but
okay. Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Why?
Why do I agree?
No. Why? Why do we let this happen?
Money.
I know.
Money and power, bro. Money and power. It's if you're up here in any government, do you really care about the people down here that you're going to send to do stuff? You don't really care. If your end of whatever that is money and power, you'll send them. You'll do whatever you need to do with them, man. They sleep. And
I want to make it clear, real quick. Disclaimer. Excuse me. I am not talking about a certain race or anything like that at all. You know what I mean? There's every race has there are certain organizations that fucking are terrible fucking people.
I'm talking about
no. I just want to know that I'm talking about the puppet master and his people around him, not that race at all.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't even say who it is or anything like that.
So the why is money and power, bro. That's it.
But it doesn't take a genius.
That's what it all comes down to.
No, but I'm trying to learn, I guess, more of the history is how do they have so much more money?
Oh, dude, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We'll go into if we go down this rabbit hole, we'll be there all night. But
I don't know. Talk about it.
I don't know. There's theories,
Okay, so let me ask you a question now. When they ever say that there's weapons of mass destruction, and what's Saddam and all that, right? Pretty much right after 9/11, we went over there. And I remember when that happened, I was still shook from fucking 9/11. And the next thing I know, I remember I was working at CJ's, fucking making round pies, and with that front, people walk in the beer coolers, and there's a TV there making the pie. And next thing I know, they're showing us, we're bombing Iraq. And I'm like, holy fuck, why are we over there? Did they have something to do with that? And there's a video of him. Here's what's the most mind-blowing. And if you know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
He openly says everything that I'm saying to the cameras.
Yeah. It's out there. Yeah. It's out there.
He doesn't even hide it, though. He doesn't even it's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And you know what, though? Do you think, though, that this discovery is going to change things?
Nope.
No, but I mean, I'm talking a lot of people woke.
Yeah, I mean,
they woke up and realized that a lot of shit that was lied to, and 9/11, they're the ones that were detained outside filming.
Yeah.
You know about them, the 5?
Yep.
I mean,
the ones that are celebrating. Yeah.
Why do I feel uncomfortable talking about this? I don't think I should. I'm just saying, I'm not talking about a specific race at all. Like I said before, every race has what I believe terrible organizations and shit like that. Yeah. I'm talking about the puppet master and his wise guys.
Mm-hmm. But if you don't think that our puppet masters knew about their puppet masters and wise guys here, you'd be mistaken too. That's why I'm saying,
their intelligence is due.
They do, but there's also no hiding that people in our government knew 9/11 was going to happen to. They knew it. They might not have known exactly when and where or how.
Oh no, that without a doubt, I know that. Listen, that the puppet masters in cahoots with our country.
Yeah.
Not cahoots like bull, like bad, like, yeah, no, that's there's the insurance policy plans though too that got taken out though if terrorist attack
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
He's also if you read his book, he also and and he said this in front of the camera, but he said it though actually. Well, who cares? Because it was before, I believe it was 1995. He said in front of the Senate, and he's going, what's going to happen is that you are going to start getting these suicide-minded killers, militant killers, and they could crash into buildings. And the world, he put the war. He said the World Trade. He said it. He said it. And yeah. But
We actually had
and the intelligence though, like if let's just say that's the deal, the intelligence though too with the planes though, my pop always told me, he's like they always use the planes though that were going straight across country because fuel jet fuel, like fuel full all the way, and also too, is it hard though to get those terrorists, like you could say a whole the Muslim did and this and that, but no, those people though could be under, the organization I'm talking about.
I don't think that organization had anything to do with the planning of it. I do think they had knowledge of exactly what was going to happen and didn't stop it. And
no, I think that side though almost facilitated it because it was the excuse as well to get the fuck over to the Middle East. And then next, and then he's on camera going, there are weapons of mass destruction. This will be and then we went. And what happened? Nothing.
But see, this is the thing,
a bunch of soldiers got fucking killed.
We had our
them.
It's documented. We had our wise guys in Afghanistan and Pakistan following bin Laden around for years. There was cable. We've got him right here. He's definitely here. Do you want us to take him out? Response from our people? Nope. Just watch him. Years. I think it was like up to 5 years before it happened.
Keith, I'm telling you, I'm talking like the puppet master.
I know who you're talking about, man.
No, but he is though. Like how you said, I think they had knowledge and stuff like that. No, yeah, they definitely had knowledge, but that was a facilitated thing, possibly, for an excuse to go to the Middle East, and then also then go back, and then you're there. He even says it. He goes, "You already won one war," meaning like in Afghanistan, like after the trade center, he's like, it's better to attack right after, and you'll do better. Like it's fucking obvious. Like he just says it. Like I don't understand. Like it's not hard to figure this out at all. Like and I'm not a conspiracy fucking theorist at all. Like meaning like of course we all are to a degree, but I mean like I'm not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't fucking believe with CNN and Fox News, like, oh, really? Okay, fucking 30 inches of snow and fucking everyone's at you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just live, but my eyes got opened up last week.
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
It's hard to get
crazy.
It's hard to get it's easy to get wrapped up in something like that. And I just try to remind myself, man, it goes back to the whole addiction thing about trying to control shit that you can't control, man. So
no, I know that though, but
yeah,
okay, but I know that, but just because though we bring it up sometime, like how we did today, doesn't mean though that we get into like political stuff. But I guess we we do like at times, but we're not like political fucking channel or whatever.
Yeah, I don't it's not like this isn't stuff that's far right or far left. This is factual stuff that people can.
No, this has nothing to do with that. No, this has nothing to do with that whatsoever, at all. This is well, I believe the guy. Yeah, but you know what though, man? But that's because though that's over there in Russia though. But then there's Putin though saying though, he's basically saying you get on your knees. So like you know what I mean? Like he doesn't say what you want about Putin. Like you hit a terrible what goes on over there, and communism, all that shit. But he don't fuck around. You know what I mean? Like you just as a lead, as a leader, and fucking. Do you think that he could even possibly be controlled? Do you think that there's powers to be even about not?
I think so. I mean, you're
in his country though, not like in other countries, but in his country.
This is the thing. You will never see or know the people that are actually in control. The people that are out are that we're seeing in our government, any other government that are speaking out like openly on I seriously think they're still just like the spokesman, man. I do. I think the people that are really controlling stuff, you're never going to know who they are. The last 4 years, when our president was, the president, who the hell's really controlling the country, man? I mean, somebody's making these decisions, and sure as heck won't him. So I think there is a level above the leaders of countries that you'll never really know who it is, man, because they don't want you to know. And they just pay their spokesman a lot of money, I guess, I could be wrong.
Oh, but yeah, no, with the donors and stuff like that, where the money comes from and all this stuff, without a doubt. And it's just, it was just interesting to me because, I always knew the big events and all that type of stuff, and who's running for president, stuff like that. But I didn't always just stay warped on that stuff because I just, like you said, he can't control. But I knew the premise. I knew the status quo of how everything is, meaning whatever. And then though, when I talked to my to the director, and then digging in last week and into all of it, and read them even from the book and stuff, it fucking blew my mind. That's all.
I get it, man. It is a crazy world, dude. And this stuff's been going on for centuries, and we just have internet and social media now, so it tends to get out. It does get out a lot easier than it used to 20 years ago when we didn't have this stuff that you could look up online and listen to podcasts about this subject or that subject and stuff. It was just, if it wasn't talked about in your circle or in your neighborhood, you didn't know about it. Exactly. The only thing we knew back then was what was on the nightly news, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real quick. I just call myself an idiot when that happened. I should have just did that. I look like a beat up fucking rundown because they stick for the adhesive, but I had to rip them off. But they still work though. Then thank you. Shout out to Costa.
But yeah, man.
Oh, real quick though. On a side note though, Costa, fucking, we're here, my man. Fucking give me a message. I saw you wrote earlier. Always here for you. That goes for everyone. Keith, let's say some what's ups.
Yeah, bro.
We didn't do that though. Yep. We got Mr. Keith Shibley in the house. Keith, what's up?
Chris is here from Roll the Bones. Congratulations, Chris, to you and your newly wedded wife.
Matt, what's up? My man Matt in the house. Appreciate you, Matt. Here's the legend. Just want to say to my two boys, they're solid knock-around guys, stand-up guys, the best. Right back at you, Costa. And thank you. You knew I was going through what I was, whatever, and you just heard me talk. And actually, no, I had you on that Instagram live on the porch. You were watching that too, Keith. And he's just like, I got some stuff for you, studio-looking stuff. Next thing I know, I'm getting fucking packages every other day. You're the facilitator of it. Thank you.
Costa, I think you should send Loomis a blow up doll.
I think you should send Keith a fucking dildo. Just kidding. Who else do we got? I know. There's Gina. What's up, Gina? Thank you for being here. Love you. Gina will be on Monday. Bobby, is Bobby here? Is he saying Bobby?
I think he meant Robert cost.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Bobby. I got to reach out to Bobby. Where's Chris? There. What's up, my man, Chris? 1 year. Congratulations. I'm not even going to bring up though what happened. Well, I could just end it. I'm just going to end it at that. But you know the episode that I was very excited to see. You know the clown guy. What's his name, Keith?
Oh,
He paints himself like the Joker. Remember he had that
I don't know
trailer.
what I'm not thinking of, but yeah, he did a great job on that episode. I think he.
I know, but I was the first one to put a comment in there, and I was excited though for that. But in 2026, man, we're just going all positive. But literally, like right when that happened, though, my dad's sister died.
Yeah.
You know, so it's talk about a 1-2. You know, so Chris, you know, I keep it real. I didn't see that, and I'm gonna watch that though tonight, man. And I'm looking really, really forward to it.
He was good.
And
it was good, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, definitely looking forward to it. And Chris, great talk the other night, my man. Great talk. Chris is solid. He's just fucking.
He really
solid,
is, dude.
dude.
Yeah.
I do. Listen, man. So I'm not gonna say who or any names or nothing. So imagine this. He gets someone from a family to come on his show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he just goes to the sister and goes, I just want you to know I'm having your brother on, and I'm not trying to be disrespect like this and that. Like, and then, but like when she tells me this, I just go like, how like talk about character, man. Like talk about like, you know, you don't even have to, you know, that they're separate people. You know, you're a podcaster, you're getting on, you're getting a guest to come on the show, you know, and they're adults. So, but just that, and I just knew when I was watching them, I was like, yeah, this guy. I could definitely fucking sit down and hang with this guy. But like, yeah, I know, and that's what I told him. And then what do you call it? We had a great conversation, and then immediately hit it off. And then he came on some. We did 2 Ozfest episodes that were fucking great, dude. When Chris closed the closet, now look at your backdrop. The studio looks nice, buddy. All right, Keith. So going back to also what's going on though with the dogs, my man? Like what's it like with the training? When's that?
Dude, this fucking sucks, man. I got to train for. I don't retest until I think like the 13th of January. So we'll see what happens. You know, I don't know, man. I'm kind of conflicted because there's a spot back in investigations that's opening up, and you know that's what I was just good at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out.
I hear you, man. Just checking it in, just seeing how that's going and all.
Oh,
that.
but no, the dog in the past like week of training.
Real quick, I can't stop fucking eating Swedish fish to be going.
Dude, yeah, you might need to go to like Swedish Fish fucking Anonymous or some shit. You ate 2 giant bags of that shit in the car on the ride to Connecticut. Then you got there and ate, I don't know, God knows how much fucking candy from poor Ian Bick's show. I mean, the dude is doing well, but you probably bankrupt him with all the shit you put in your mouth. Then you get back to the hotel, talk about
Dude, I might have hit 4 figures. I'm not even kidding. With the energy drinks, everything. Definitely my.
Oh boy!
Wait, then what'd you say? Then I what?
Then you after you ate all of Ian Bick's candy, then you get back to the hotel, laying on the bed, complaining that your stomach hurts. I was like, well, no shit. You've had 0 food, a couple monsters, 17 bags of Swedish fish, and some chocolate.
And we were supposed to go out to now I'm going to be honest. Well, he was an hour away from Roll the Bones Chris, but then I'm like, how the fuck am I going to go out for a steak? Fucking right now. But no, I know, but I only do it like when they're around. And I told you tonight is alive, and so it's like a
part. You got a fucking monster Swedish fish habit, bro.
Yeah, I forgot though that you saw me. So you witnessed me eat gummies. Yeah. Well, because you were inside though with doing the interview though.
Oh,
Keith, do you like that reel though I made though? It's just kind of like some people they're like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Like I forget though, but it's like I was like asking you, oh yeah, you still got that pin, and then I was like, that was cool though you wore that shirt, and I was just like, and you didn't even ask to, and then it goes right into you, just going, yeah, knifed face, cave skull, whatever, like and I didn't do that on purpose. I literally said to myself during editing that I said, I'm just grabbing it, I'd like just boom him on there, wearing it, and what was I gonna say? I don't know. I like that one. I was proud of that one. It's badass.
Picasso says stop eating fucking sugar, bro.
I don't eat sugar, dude. Once a week. I have fun. Drug addict here. Off that shit for 4 years. Let me enjoy some fish.
Oh boy.
Listen, now that the New Year's going to be coming up to it and everything like that, people, this show, that's why like we've been like this week just started releasing shorts, stuff like that. So for the rest of December, Keith, I'm just gonna keep doing that, and we'll make some vids and keep putting them up and get a nice little head start for 2026, because that's really though when we're gonna be because we got to both, like you're busy as hell, and as am I, but to do it through right, like we have to conversate and talk and all that stuff too, until and find time, but time. It's like, man, I used to think, man, 24 hours was long back like when I was a teenager or whatever.
Dude, I was like, I don't even stop. It's like today I didn't stop at all.
Just the fuck away from me. I'm not even kidding.
I
can't. Sorry, folks. Jesus Christ. Excuse me, Jesus.
The day goes by way too quick, bro, for sure.
Like, out of nowhere. Like, it's just boom. Like, I'll go over James's, we're starting to cut up scenes, or like, get ready to do what we're doing. And literally it feels like an hour, and it's fucking like 3:00.
Yeah.
Which means I guess I'm having a great, because of course I'm passionate about it and all that. But of course I'm having a good time and all that. But it's like, holy fuck. Then I got to go to one appointment, and then, or whatever. Like, it's just, it flies. It just like, I don't know, it flies. But remember how I told you like last month, right when boom, how like I couldn't grasp it. Now, like I'm back to like at least, you know what I mean? Like with time, you know what I mean? But it's still fucking fast, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like instead of
when you stay busy, it goes back quick.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, 100%. But I just that whatever what was going, I almost felt like I was in a psychosis. Like I was like, what fucking day is it? Like I thought 2 hours went by, 3 days went by. I'm like, whoa. And then I'm like, it's fucking Thanksgiving. And it was fucking insane. It was like just whirling around like in the Wizard of Oz in the wind, like in the air, and you're just whirling around, and you're trying. And then now what I'm trying to say is I landed, and I'm dealing, and not drugs, dealing with it, and that's all I can do, and live on and on it.
Yeah,
that's what we got to do, my man. Instead of making it all about us, Keith. Oh, I'm so upset that I have to go and make it now about me, because other people obviously are devastated and affected. But now you're going to make their life fucking even worse, because you're going to make it all about you by slamming down fucking Jack Daniels and getting Coke and fucking blaring Ozzy at fucking 3:30 a.m. in the kitchen with Velveeta cheese and shells fucking smoking, and me fucking screaming like into the skies to my father, like, getting 302 and waking up under the hospital like that. Nope, that happened though to me before. And that's my point, is that like, that's just, it's funny when we look back on the selfishness in our actions. and we're not self-aware that, hey, it's not all about you, man. What about the other people around you? Like, I mean, you
Yeah,
fucking
that I mean that crushed me too because I always did the active addiction. I always did the I deserve it shit. I convinced myself that I deserved it because of whatever X Y Z shit I went through. I work hard, blah blah blah. I deserve this stuff, but yeah, dude. Years later, and it's 7 years clean. You can still see the ramifications of how it affected my family, dude. And it
Yeah,
sucks.
but I do say vice versa still, and that's why I have to, you know what I mean? Like that's why it feels good at least though too by what I do. What's up, Carolyn? Just wanted to say what's up to Carolyn's in the house.
Carolyn.
I got an LOL there. But who knows what the hell we were saying though. But my point at the time though, man, was that exactly. And in fact, like so, and the story, I already told you the story, my best friend in '04. And then that night, my brother had the cops come right here because I jumped right through the front fucking window. It was fucking 2004. And then I told him I was gonna like, oh, I'm gonna off myself. Like, no, and I wasn't like because I was always the type that was I wanted to so bad, but didn't have the balls to. But there was one night I had the balls to, and that was from fentanyl sickness. And I swear, Keith, if I had my guns up at the house, up in the mountain at the time, I remember even saying like, because you couldn't even know like make like a fucking whatever and do whatever. Like I would have definitely offed myself. That was the
Thank God
worst.
you didn't have that shit then.
It was the worst feeling. Like, dude, like you literally hallucinate. You have Tourette's. You start to have go like whatever. You're puking every 3 seconds. Your stomach is it's so bad. I got hospitalized. And then the ambulance though took me up and freaking I had those puke bags and then boom, I'm underneath them like just fucking give me like something for pain, and they wouldn't. And that was bad, man. That was fucking crazy. What a year, 2021.
Yeah, dude.
Kate. So like I'm doing good. I got a great job. I'm sober, and it was like a real good paying job. And then I'm living in the fucking beautiful area up in the mountains, deer in the yard, place engaged, all that type of stuff. And I next thing I know, I'm like after because they took me out of the rehab in an ambulance. It took the Geisinger. So I just remember that as I was like this, dying and puking in the puke bags, and I'm telling the kid driving me, I'm going, get me to the fucking ambulance. Get me to the no, that wasn't the ambulance. I'm thinking with my surgeries with my leg. One of the fucking techs from Pyramid rehab took me to Geisinger, and I was just like in the backseat of his car, and he's like, I'm going, man, I'm going. I was like, dude, I was hitting his shoulder. He went through every red light. But it was fucking agony. And I just remember though going down though in that pain and looking at like all the shopping centers and restaurants that you go out to eat up there, and like, and I'm like, this is me going fucking back, fucking down. Well, yeah, it was just terrible. It was the fucking biggest low fucking ever. And then like, you don't even the surgery thing, you would think, wow, man, you're lucky. Don't do that again. No. Yeah. It doesn't matter. When you're addicted, you are addicted.
Yeah.
You need to go into listen. So I know people who did it cold turkey and laid around. Congratulations. I just think though you need to separate from the world.
Yeah.
You need that separation because even though it's not prison, and you could leave, there's just something about being in there and other people dealing with it too. And if you get all you got to do is it's like with everything, people just say, hey, if you just at least go through the front door, show up at the gym, you're going to lift the weights. If you show up there, I mean, a lot of people ain't made, but I'm saying statistically a lot do. But my point being is that when you show up there, though, it's a chance,
Yeah, a lot of people say that, and thankfully, I was kind of a one and done so far. I'm not saying that this is never going to happen, but Yeah, they're saying once you get a head full of rehab, it fucks your high up even when you go back out. So I don't know how true that is, but
Well, no, that's all about if well, yeah, if you have like, honor and, integrity, obviously, but also too, like if you're really in the AA rooms and like, with your sponsor, just do it like, which is good for people, works for a lot of people. And it's, and the fourth and fifth step, I mean, everyone in the world though should do that anyway. You know what I mean? It's just like an inner fucking cleanse that I would always run away from, always. And I'm just going to be honest, for me, after those two, like I think I do the other. Yeah, I because what's the line of do it's like that it's basically help others, and I do self inventory. That's the 10th, and then I made some amends. I mean, I still need to make some amends, to be honest, though, and not text message ones or any ones like that. But some amends though, like definitely just can't happen because they can't. But that's just the way. That's the way of the world is, Like you said, it's a crazy place,
It is, man.
Where do you think we're heading, Keith? Like honestly, where are we headed?
Oh fuck.
You got knowledge though, man. Too, man. Like you know what I mean. It's like you've been saying.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Not to freak people out, but like, what's going on?
It's hard to say. I think. I don't know, man. It's
some ideas.
It's
nice. We got some people.
We're heading somewhere not good. I can tell you that.
What's up, Jordan?
The divide is greater than it ever has been. The economy is not good. I don't know, dude. You might be looking at another like Great Depression. I have no idea.
Well, like, yeah. Did you hear? Do you agree to what I was saying a little bit about like the AI type places and the fact that like shopping now, you can't go to a store and shop for clothes like up at the mall. Like
Dulles Mall is about 5 miles from my house, and 10 years ago that place was hopping. There are no stores left, dude. J.C. Penney's left, Sears. There's no stores in there anymore, man.
Not Boscov's, Bonton.
There's one mall, Tyson's Corner, because it's like the big DC area mall that has every store and it's jam packed. But all the other kind of like little smaller malls around here, gone empty.
Dude, I'm telling you, I know. Because I went up there, and I always get usually have like a decent amount of jeans that last for a while, and so I go up there. And I'm just like with the cages down and just a bunch of people, like older people, just like walking, like exercising. And I'm like, it was like echoey in there and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, is this the zombie apocalypse? Like, what the fuck is going on? Reminded me that one movie with Woody.
Yeah. But no, I mean, shit, just Christmas shopping. I think my wife, she does most of it, all nieces, nephews, all that other stuff. But I would say 90% of all Christmas shopping is done on Amazon.
90, yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. Not the funny thing, but the is that around here or up there or wherever I lived, whether or when I was in Philly, it didn't matter. During the holidays, the traffic, I always used to be like, fuck, man, coming down Monday Street's going to be brutal this year. Now it's nothing. It's a Monday. It's on a Monday, like in the summer, it's a normal day.
Like you said, like if you used to go to the mall and get a pair of jeans,
hit that subscribe button, folks, and hit that like button.
You might buy a pair of jeans at the mall, but then you're probably going to, run by the fucking food court and get something. Then you might see a shirt you want. And then but now it's just like, I need a pair of jeans, and then they're sent to your house and, you're kind of done. But,
yeah, no, I know. But like, see, I like the whole, it goes back to, well, of course, it's great that, I have now literally even that Apple TV I have every, the Hulu's and all that stuff. But my point though is that, like going to Blockbuster, like, doing those things though, like was like fun. I remember. And
dude, Blockbuster was my jam, dude.
I remember we used to net mail the Netflix at first. Mm-hmm. And I remember when you'd see a movie at Blockbuster, and you'd be like, there better be a fucking videotape behind there. And
But, nobody even since, I mean, I remember fucking 10 years ago, we used to get 20, 25, 30, Christmas cards or, pictures of families in there. Nobody even does that anymore. It's just all electronic. They'll send you some shit on a fucking DM saying Merry Christmas.
We were just thinking of that when we had to get pictures, and not to mention with the project we're doing, there's pictures involved. And it's like, with family albums and like stuff like that. Like that's how, because we have tons of them in our family. And so does, and with the work, this stuff that we're doing. So it's like, exactly. Everything is digital now, man. Like we live in a digitized world, and that's a fact. And the other thing is, normal, like, news, television, like podcasting is almost like beating everything, because what do you look at most of the day? Your TV or your phone? Definitely your phone.
By far.
And they even said the biggest channel even said something though that like almost, I think it's like 78% of 78% of all like users of like big channels or whatever. That's like the on phones. That's what they watch from. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, because it's convenient, it's right in your hands. It's this, and then you can, and I love it. And because instead of just imagine if we didn't though have the podcasting and we were only stuck with like Fox News and CNN, like back in the day. So it's good though that we do have the other journalists or whoever you may like out there, speaking up, and like, and there's some good sources there too. Legit sources, which are which is awesome. And I just had a realization, and call me crazy, but I just don't think that it will be allowed. Like, I think it's going to get cut off like within the next decade.
What do you think? What's going to get cut off?
Like people being able to just podcast, to be able to monetize.
Well, I mean, look at the UK, dude. If you say something, off color or racist online on the UK, you will get arrested now.
There will be a day where people are going to go. Could you believe that if you wanted your own show, there was a time when you could just do it?
Yeah.
I bet you that happens in the world in the future. I mean, I'll be underground, but I don't know. It's just but I don't know. Like, so what you're saying, how nothing's good, something bad may happen, blah blah blah, this or that. Not trying to trigger or scare anyone, but it's good to notice shit because so you're prepared. But whatever it is, I mean, it's going to be like. I think Keith, are you saying like a grand scale like thing, like a
not a
like a 9/11?
Intelligence agencies are predicting another big attack in the U.S. by the end of the year.
This year.
Some people are saying middle of December is like
this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking December excuse my language, 9th.
Well, I mean, I guess they did say this a couple months ago. I mean, who knows? But I think it'll be the next 6 months or something.
That's that's interesting.
And
that's
it's from what I see, they're saying it's going to be like a kind of like an October 6th thing, where it's just going to be groups, but all over, like coordinated at the same time
in America.
Uh-huh.
That's buckle up.
I mean, the one thing about when I was in the feds and looking at this stuff, the one thing about like terrorists, and mostly like the Middle Eastern side, is they're very patient, dude. They will wait 5, 10. They will have people over here for 5, 10, 15 years. And it's a long, slow plan. But they're patient, and they'll, once.
Yeah, you know what though? I just had I was like a movie type image in my fucking head though. But what creeped me out for a second though was imagine like you're in a city and like you're just like walking in the city, and everyone's just walking by each other and whatever, and about over like half, almost 3/4 of those people just boom turn around and just start just attacking you, to kill. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
That's
it's
what's
not gonna be, I
happening.
don't think it's going to be like that. It's going to be, you know,
Well, no, I know. That was like a move, but but in a way, though, what they're going to run down a hill, and then we're going to see them coming.
no, I mean, I think about this all the time. Pick two of the busiest airports in the country that I work at. When it's rush hour and there's thousands upon thousands of people in there, and there's fucking 4 or 5 cops working that area.
Okay, so
you drop off a van full of fucking 4 or 5 people before you can even get to them to stop them. How much damage are you doing?
Yeah, that's
and you do that. Say you pick 5 of the busiest airports in the country. You do it all at the exact same time. How many people are going to want to go to the airport and fly after that?
So when you're there, what's going on in your mind?
Dude, I'm always like, my brain's just, it's fucked up. I mean, I'm always thinking that I was like, that could be today, man. And I play scenarios out in my brain all day long. If I'm standing right here and it pops off, what am I, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You have time to run back.
I know that, but I mean, you're more lax right now than you are there, obviously.
Yeah, but like, are you gonna have, just questions? Are you gonna have time to go back and get your rifle, or are you just gonna go and whatever? It's, but I mean, it's
you don't have to answer this or nothing, but do you carry on the Hypno at home or no?
Not in my house.
All right, I don't know.
I mean, I can tell you that I'm in the basement right now. And whether I'm in the basement, the kitchen on the middle floor, or upstairs in the bedrooms, there's one within reach in a couple seconds. But outside the house, I carry all the time, everywhere I go. 100%. Because I'll tell you this, and it's not like, and I've always done that. And it's not like, it's not because of, I mean, I've done it for 23 years. It's the fact that it's this. If let's say I am out at the mall with my family, right? And someone comes in and starts like active shooting. I get my family that way first, and then I'll go. But if something happens and I could have stopped it from, either being like a mass casualty thing, and the only reason that I couldn't stop it was because I was too lazy to take my gun with me. I couldn't sleep, dude. I couldn't live after that. Like, knowing that you could have prevented something, but you just didn't decide to take your work tool that you're trained on and shoot very well. I mean, I don't know what that would be the worst ever. You know what I mean?
Well, don't play it too hard in your head, man, before they happen. Then that'll just stress you out.
No, it's not even something I really consciously do. It's just kind of like it's the hypervigilance thing, man. You're always just looking at everything and everybody, and it gets. I mean, you do without even thinking about it, honestly.
Good night, Carolyn. Thank you so much, though,
Carolyn,
for
good night.
The support. And I'm sorry for my language, ladies.
But I do it everywhere, man. We go to a concert and we're sitting in the grass, and I explain to my wife, if something happens over here, we're going that way. If something happens down there, we're going. I mean, I have all my exit routes, and it's weird because, like, you go to Max, you go into some concerts and stuff like that, and you're not allowed to carry stuff. So you feel weird. You feel like you just, you feel like you left your house without your phone. You know what I mean? It just feels.
Well, yeah, and especially Keith. So let me ask you this: that intelligence that you were talking about, what they were saying, like December or within the next 6 months, like, do you think it's airport?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if,
it's basically they're talking high populated areas, so it could be a waterfront, a sports thing, a concert, just somewhere there's a large gathering. It could really be any of those places. This is why I don't think it'll be an airport. they're harder targets now, right? So, even when I like all of our officers have rifles now. None of us had rifles in the early 2000s. So it's a harder target. And if you could, choose like, I don't know, a fucking sporting event, or not like a professional, but like a sporting event where you might just have a handful of cops that are working off duty, like whatever. That's a softer target than, a place where you see 4 or 5 people with M4 rifles on their shoulders walking around. So it'll be a softer target. I just don't know what that is. I don't know what that looks like.
Where are we going to be, Keith? Do you think in 2036, 10 years?
I thought by 2025, watching the Jetsons, we'd have flying cars by now, to be honest with you. So,
well, think about it. Think about it. Terminator 1, we're already past that, like by a decade, I think, because doesn't that go to 2012?
I remember, in the 90s,
we passed the Terminator.
Yeah, by 2025, you're going to be able to fly your car wherever you want. And 10 years, man, I don't know, dude. It's hard to say.
But listen, I think the street storage is going to keep getting crazier because, as you know, since COVID, homeless went up through the roof, so did addictions and all that type of stuff. And I can just tell from here, from certain places that are like shelters now, Robert, that you're driving by and stuff like that, that just never work. Like get people outside, everything, you know what I mean? So, so the more jobs that are going to end up though going away from the more futuristic shit that could do the shit that humans could do or that we used to do. I mean, self-checkout, all that type of stuff. That's a job right there, each one of those machines. So the more that happens, I just don't see. So it just benefits, though, obviously, though, the rich, though.
Yeah.
That's all. So it's just a game to see who could, it's like a capitalist, I guess, who could get in a business, like a business in that degree and who could get in and like, like that's like the only like, opportunity really, because like warehouses, man, like the forklift drivers and stuff, if you think that shit's going to be going on forever, you're out of your mind.
Yeah. No, they're already, I mean, you look at like the Amazon things, they already have robots taking what you just ordered on out.
Union guys are going to go fucking nuts. And the docks, it's going to be, I could see, like, what do you think though is going to be do you think this is just like a random like attack type thing that could possibly happen, like, or what do you think is going to initiate, or did we already initiate this attack?
Dude, I think it's already kind of initiated, man. I mean, when you look at like what's going on in Minneapolis or like Minnesota right now, it's crazy, dude. Like you have large groups of people chanting "Death to America" in our own freaking country. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good time for me to go like this. Like Jesus. But hey, Dave, what's up, my man? Great to see you here.
Yeah.
Dave's another Dave loves his guns. But so yeah, no, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. And also we that Sharon Law, what's it called? Sharon Law? Like Sharon Stone, but Sharon Law? Or Sharon Law? Come on. I'm here. Hold on. Yeah, you do. You're just trying to make it.
I know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, we talked about it on the show before. Sharia law.
Sharia law?
Sharia can refer to several.
Yes.
Sharia law. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Bail me out, Keith. What's that?
You're funny, dude.
Bail me out, man, when I'm stuck.
It took me a minute. I was like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, there's larger groups of that happening, and I don't know, man. The only counterpart to that I see, the silver lining, is there's also a lot more people turning towards positive spirituality. You know what I mean? There's a lot more people getting like, we need to get back to the roots of like, family.
Yeah.
The family nucleus, a religious aspect of whatever you want to believe in, but like a positive one, not like a my God says we need to go kill people, but like a positive treat other people. I mean, so there
What do you
is
think's
there has
bringing
been a
that?
big
What do you think's bringing
influx.
that together, though? Just from everything that's going on in the world, do you think that that's what's really bringing that back together?
Yeah,
Because you're right. Because
yeah,
even some churches know that more. There's, yeah, you're right.
yeah,
Like,
dude. I mean, dude.
it's not just
I mean,
internet stuff, though. I see that on the street.
no, it is. And then, I mean, I can't tell you how many people or just things I've seen that said like, um, after the Charlie Kirk assassination, that they actually went back to wherever, whether you're Baptist, Cat, whatever, they started going back to like church, and they were taking their families and stuff, and it was just, I think with
Yeah, we got to keep
all
in mind too the younger generations too, man. That like, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, yeah, we have a podcast here, and then in the new year, this will also be hooked up with Spotify, so that it really gets out there. But what I'm trying to say though is that oh yeah, remind me, I got to talk to you about that. But uh, why did I say remind you? Because then that's when I lose it. What did I just say before?
we were talking about the people, more people going back to religion.
Oh yeah, but so like, you got to remember one thing, and I always do this too. But I don't care. I always put on no music that I love. It's just the way that I am. Like I don't go like, oh, I got to put something on that's trending or whatever. I don't know, because it's almost like creating music. Like you create music for yourself, and hopefully other people like it or whatever. I don't fucking care. But my point is though, is that Jesus, I got shower alarm in my head. I got that in my head.
Oh boy, you're
The
fucking
craziest month and a half of my life. But what the hell was I just saying?
You're talking about the youth, more kids coming.
Yeah. So what we think is hip and like whatever, there's a whole generation. I think about it from high school kids, 20, whatever that are into, you know what I mean? Like some stuff though, some of these new people that I see coming up, I'll be like what, like, but they're 26 or they're 25 or whatever, but like, yeah, like it's like, where the fuck did the time go? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're old heads, man. We're old heads in this the whole podcasting. And look at, there's Matt going shot. Should we title this that one, or no? That's not good.
Yeah, you title this one Shara-La, whatever the fuck that means.
Roots of family with positivity. I don't think we are tainted. We make up our own world. There's always going to be post-negative influences. However, it's how one chooses which influence he or she wants.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, David, I agree with you. The problem with today is this. The problem with today is you have so many people that choose one side or the other, and then on their phones or all that stuff, that's all they look at. They only look at that one side that, they only look at that one side or that one topic that agrees with them, and they get way up here. There's no more constructive arguments between both sides anymore. It's like people want you to either be on this side or that side. And then when you're on that side, the only thing that they want you to consume on the phones or whatever is people that either agree with you or enhance that belief. You know what I mean? So there's no more civil arguing of stuff like that, So there is negative stuff out there and positive stuff. The problem is the people that are into like the negative stuff only look at the negative stuff now. It's because everything's at your fingertips. They don't want to go look at like the other side or the positive side of it. They just want to get indoctrinated into the negative stuff. And, the good part is for positive people that's what they want to look at. They want to look at the positive stuff and kind of live that way. But it's crazy how people, this is the insane part. Loomis, I know me and you don't agree on everything, right? But it's like, if I agree with you on if 90% of everything, but that 110%, like nowadays, it's like, you don't agree with me 100%. Fuck you. I'm out of here. And
yeah. And that's no, like, you people, we need to talk. Like fucking have a conversation.
That's how most of it is now, man. It's like if
fucking ridiculous.
if we agree on absolutely everything, except for who I voted for in the last election, now all of a sudden I'm an asshole and you want to know?
Oh
who
no,
you think?
dude, believe me,
crazy.
I do. I was seeing a woman one time, and after like knowing each other for like 3 months, 90 days, she's like, "Oh wait, I forgot to ask you this," and whatever, and she seemed like it's all about who you vote for or done. Like what the like, holy fuck, like chill the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't get all fucking brainwashed up or whatever. I stayed trying to, well, I was a drug addict for a long time. So, but I was also trying to learn fucking, whether it's like piano or learn how to edit and learn. I was always trying to learn, as a drug addict, like I'd come home with the drugs and, well, actually, no, when I was a drug addict, no, I'm lying. I would music. No. Yeah. Cause I had the piano now. So I play almost every night, but, well, whatever. I don't know, Keith. I was since 2004 and on, like in and out of those places. I don't fucking know, but that year was just the terrible year. Like that was the I don't even consider those other ones even count. But you know what I mean? And there's like fucking 20. But I'm saying though, like they don't, you know what I mean? But that last one is shameful, very shameful. But no, it's not. Actually, I shouldn't say that for other people listening. No, I'm wrong right there. It's not, though, because if you guess, it's all about what you do. You know what I mean? Keep moving it forward. I shouldn't have said that. But I'm being real.
When I used to get,
I'm being real. So I deal with shame sometimes. I know I jumped off topic with you and Dave, and let's just go back to that though, real quick. I agree with you, Keith. There is no more thinking outside the box. People are quick to, and yeah, but now, for instance, I had a guy on the other channel. The tribute channel, I was telling Gina, and it was a pre-record, and we had differences of opinion on certain things. And I'm not gonna lie, I punched a computer screen like where his face was and stuff. And I can edit it out. But my point though is it was a computer screen. But my point though is that in the end, we were like, listen, man, we might have gotten a little testy and it was more passion. It wasn't anger as people will see. But my point being though, is that, we were even saying like, this is what this country needs is people who you need to agree to disagree. Like unless someone's just a fucking racist asshole, no, that's a completely different. But I'm talking about on fucking voting terms, because most people, let's be honest though, who go out though and vote and stuff, they don't know every single tiny perfect little detail. And then no,
a lot of them don't know anything about them.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying though, with every though president, everyone though who gets elected in though, I'm just saying usually there's a lot of the world that just knows it as okay, yeah, I'm Democrat, so I'm going to vote this way or that way. And, but now though, we're in the world of younger kids that are really into voting.
So when I talk to my kid, my son and stuff like that.
I didn't make any sense at all right there, did I?
No, you did.
Okay.
Or if I'm talking, say it's the election is coming up and I'm talking to somebody and they're I was like, if it doesn't matter if you were Kamala Harris or Trump. I say, if you're sitting there going, I hate Trump. I was like, can you name me one thing out of everything that you agree with the other side on? Whether it's you're for Kamala, just give me one thing you agree with Trump on, or if you're with Trump, give me one thing you agree with Kamala Harris on. Because there has not been a presidential election where I haven't said, that's a good point on some topic out there that, you know what I mean? No, nobody has ever been straight down the middle. I agree with everything you do. There's always something. I might vote for this person, but the person I didn't vote for.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite baseball? Who's your favorite baseball team?
My favorite baseball team, the Washington Nationals, my friend.
Fuck you, man. I'm Yankees, so right there. So there's one. And so then also too, though, that I could say, if you like different bands that I like, oh, well, no, this guy's the best guitar. No, it's all subjective. You know what I mean? In that type of world. But you are right. no one is 100% going to fucking agree on everything. That should be an understood thing. And you're not going to change their mind. Now, you could change their minds if, like, what the topic is, you hear them spewing shit, and you're like, oh, man, they don't really fucking know what's fucking going on. And that's what happened. How I found out about the puppet master, the real one.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean?
I mean, I think people that eat too much Swedish fish are fucking stupid. That's
yeah, I
just
think you're
you know
lucky
I mean?
that this is a fucking screen and your gun's not reachable. But
You Swedish fish eating fucker.
why'd you have to say that? Now they're right there, and I'm like,
you've been staring at them the whole show.
Goes up, dude. The second the theme song goes
You've
up,
been staring at them the whole show, man.
High diving right into those bitches. The second it goes up, Keith. High dive. Give me 100%. There hasn't been a press candidate that I agree with on every topic.
Yep.
No. Go Yanks. Hello.
The only thing I agree with 100% of the time is my wife, because she can never.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to.
You have to. But not I, sir. Not I. You see my see my Maximus post, but it's like when you're fucking all your friends are fucking married and you're fucking single and he's fucking walking from Gladiator. I loved that post. I was like, hey, dude, I wrote in the comments and I got like a bunch of fucking likes. I wrote 44, single with no kids, gentlemen, with the salute thing. And there's people under there like, yes, like the fucking general. But fucking, I love that fucking. Those things are funny, man. When
they
people
are.
Like, dude, that fucking. Oh, how about the one? I should have put it up. I was fucking crying laughing the first time I saw this one, because it's so fucking true. I think it's in my stories right now when Denzel from Flight is fucking and the music's playing and it's like.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
When you go to her house and I'm like, dude, I know fucking 3 of them, and I'm like. Fuck, and like you know, they were insane, but this is funny. It's funny when shit lines up. That's all.
Oh shit, man.
Where are we at? It's only an hour and 12. Wow. See, like the last show we did, that felt like 10 minutes because I was in that Wizard of Oz, like flipping around. I finally landed and coming in this chair.
No, dude, I gotta be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I'm probably
I'll finish
off
up
to the bed soon. But yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to 2026 for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I well, in my case, I don't see how it could be worse than this year. So yeah, you know.
Dude, it's just like the hits keep on coming this year. I'm not gonna get into it on this thing, but it's like every week, it's like motherfucker. But and it's just little shit. You know
believe me, I get it.
Damn. So
the last fucking 2 years and all that shit though, but 24 and 25. But yeah, 26 though, man. It's got to and right now we're only at the 9th, so there's like some room to get a little head start on, and that's why like I was pumping up though with all the editing stuff and all that.
The shorts look good, man, and the shorts are getting hit a lot more.
What do you see? And what do you see though? There's I have them already filed up and stuff like that. But see, here's the thing, when you put them on Instagram, right? When you put them on YouTube, like it even says like like you're not like they know. The Meta knows that it's already out there somewhere. So it's all about like where like you put it first. And shorts that get views, you always want under 60 seconds, even 30 seconds at times, which is tough. But not tough really to do, but I mean like, they're just quicker. But my point is that there's already a bunch though in the file and stuff like that. But what anymore? I'm going to put them up on YouTube though first, and then after though they run through on YouTube, then I'm going to put them over on. I put another one up though today. It got it's starting to get more. So everyone who likes and is subscribing and supports this channel, we do really appreciate it. Because Keith came over from when I interviewed him on the Loomis show, and then I was like, I wanted to start something fresh. And also while in that genre, while working on something that's constantly in that milieu, I just wanted to start over fresh. And that's why though we're doing this. But when we started this, obviously my situation was going on, all that stuff. And Keith, everyone, life is life. But no, we're coming out of the fucking gate though, swinging, man, with fucking episodes and fucking. I really, really want to start doing those reactions with you, dude.
Yeah,
they're not even just to get out there and pump out, like just to do them with you. Like, it'd be fun anyway. Just you know what I mean, me and you doing them.
We just got to set a time and stick to it. That's all. But I mean, I know
you're
busy with your project and.
Well, no, if you let me know though, one day or night, I'll be there. I mean, that's only so that's from that's Monday to Friday at 9:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. That's all that is. And then Monday night is me and Gina, and Tuesday night is me and you. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm available.
We'll get it done, bud. I got some good videos I want to put up in there. So.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just letting you know though that you just let me know, and then I'm ready. I'm ready when you are, man. That's why I got those. Like that's once I started start back, because it's so easy too on the other channel, because I mean there's so much content of that everywhere. You know what I mean? It's already boom, 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 boom. But then though, what I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, why didn't I think of this? I could just go. So where do you see like the ones with Bobby that are fucking? You'll see. But I'm like, you could just go in there on any scene and fucking just what do you call it? Take it though right from there, like on the screen record right from YouTube, and just take out and I just go to any random spot, boom. And it's funny, dude. I think every time I went to like a random spot though, it was like a real good though, like fucking topic though. But the ones with Bobby too, man, are fucking good though.
Yeah,
that was a fun one, man.
I'm gonna open up. Finally, open up with the shorts coming out. I'm gonna open up a TikTokery page too. So,
yeah, and that was like you see, I mean, like Piers Morgan or whatever. Though, like we had the three going across, me, you, and Bobby and stuff. Remember, I was trying to get him in the middle, and I'm like, what the fuck? I kept hitting the stage thing and stuff like that, though. But even from this episode too, like there's some shorts that maybe kind of good. So I like to, we're very transparent.
I think you should make a whole short about Swedish fucking fish, bro.
I think, yeah, well, if they sponsor us, man, could you imagine, Keith, if we had nowhere else like Ian Pick and we got sponsored that food, my teeth would be fucking gone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's funny.
You know they would be.
Sponsored.
No, I would die.
Mind Over Madness, sponsored by Swedish Fish. I like it.
No, I'm telling you, I died. I know myself. I would die. I would probably die. I would live till. I mean, I did a lot of cocaine, like when I used to do coke, but I was younger and stuff. But this stuff, though, like, is it like? I'm just saying, if I had that every day in my life,
overdose on Swedish Fish.
Oh no, yeah, no, but it's just something. I would turn diabetic. Something would happen. Like it'd be terrible. I can't like. If there's for a gas station, I always have to use card because if I go in, they're in there. Like I mean, I have a problem. And like, you know what I mean? Like if I see shit, you know what I mean? I get it. So that's why, that part of my brain is still always going to be there, but at least see, you say, oh, it's only at least for Swedish shrimp. I mean, they're not great for you, but what you got to realize, Keith, is that was like a road trip. Let's have fun. But like, tonight, live podcast. This isn't my diet every second. Like I'm actually
listen.
All I drink is water with lemon wedges and Celtic salt.
If you've got to deny that, if you got to deny your Swedish fish habit that bad, then maybe we do need to talk.
No, I'm not denying it. I told you I got a problem. Once I started get stop, I'm not denying that. And there's
the first step is admitting you have a problem and it's out of your control.
No, yeah, done. It's terrible. It's terrible. And then it even gets scary though, man. Like when you think about going to the bathroom, man, it gets scary. Oh, Keith, I'm talking like volcanic screams.
All right.
Volcanic screams. No, not like that. Like fucking like delivering a baby. Oh
my God! Your
water on the face. You have to. You're leaning on the sink in front of you.
Yeah, we got it.
Dude, you know what I do though? I fucking start getting all into it. I put water on. I just think like I'm in like Rambo mode. I don't know what the. Oh,
Oh my God, dude.
What?
All right. I think we should end it on that. I got to go to bed.
Loomis, yeah, right. I know they will. That's why Keith's on. All right. Well, did I offend you?
Did you offend me?
Yeah. Was that bad? I'm sorry.
No, you didn't offend me.
I mean, no,
I
mean,
here's
because
about Loomis
everyone.
out fucking Swedish fish for all night.
No, but people get uncomfortable with that. I understand, but I mean, I'm just being honest. Like,
No, dude, you kidding me? We
everyone,
talk about shitting all day.
but I'm just I don't. I'm not a fan of it at all. My point being, though, is that at all. But I used to think women didn't, females didn't. I swear to God, I was like, that's why they got their periods, because they didn't shit. And then I remember you used to like yell at God. I'm like, why wouldn't you make it like, why wouldn't you make it pink and smelly? Yeah, I swear to God. You know what I mean? Like, fucking that shit, dude. I was traumatized for a while with that. I'm talking like 12, 13. 36, but I'm just saying, like, like if I'm with a girl on a date or whatever, and she drops like a fucking fart, like it's done.
Oh no, dude. I was a big fan, especially on road trips with the family, of farting and hitting the window locks so they couldn't even roll.
Oh, that's with the family and stuff.
I was a big fan of that.
Happened. I'm talking, if I go fucking see fucking whatever the fuck 3, whatever movie, I don't know, it doesn't matter, and she biffs one while I'm watching it on the first night, like it's over. It's game over.
Gina, I agree with you. I know that you girls poop too, and it doesn't bother me at all. And there you actually know when you're in a serious relationship, when your old lady can poop with the door open. She don't even shut the door anymore. That's when you know you're in love. That's love right there, Loomis.
What?
When your girl can poop with the bathroom door open, she don't even shut it. That's how comfortable she is around you. That means
I should have brought this up. Yeah, but it grew up. Like when you're with someone and the door can be open when they go to the bathroom. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No. That's exactly. But you're missing my point. And that's true. Yes, but my point to you is, I'm talking first date or like you know what I mean?
Oh no, dude, you're not gonna fart like that on the first date.
No, I know, but what if one no accident? She like, well, you hit a pothole and she fucking
well, let me ask you this. All right, now we're
getting around. I gotta fucking say, oh my God, like I think I got COVID, like, or I gotta make up some shit. I'll be nice about it, but I mean, I fucking.
You opened up this bag of worms, so we're gonna dig into it for a minute. What if? Let me ask you this: what if you're watching a comedy and she's laughing so hard she just lets a little fart?
Well, no. First off,
you're gonna get mad about that?
No, listen.
It
all depends on like how long have I known the bride, how long have I talked to her, this and that, and all that type of stuff. So that comes into play. If this is one that like, all right, 1 week on the phone and like, do you want to hang one night? If there's like a crazy connection, like that comes into play too, Keith, life. But what I'm trying to say though is like a rando, did you ever? Well, I haven't in ages, but like, did you ever like go out?
I don't think a rando that I just met ever let a loud fart out on a.
No, it never happened to me either. It never happened to me either. I'm just saying that.
I mean, if they just kind of, if you're watching TV and they just kind of do the lean over and rip one, that'd be off-putting. See that.
I can't tell that story. Fuck! I just remembered something.
Say it.
Me and my best friend, we were partying up at fucking like God. My one buddy got like 3 floors, not 3 floors, like 3 rooms up. It was up at the Host Inn. It's like a nice joint. But it has like kitchen. It's a nice hotel. So years I was in my 20s. I remember we were just drinking, talking, doing coke, just hanging out and fucking blaring some tunes. And all of a sudden, the chick that was sitting next to me wasn't like with me, like, or like we weren't even dating. It was just everyone just sitting around hanging out. Everyone was just cool. But she ripped one, And she looked at me and she goes, "Oh, I queefed." Oh,
Maybe you shouldn't have said that one. Oh boy.
I swear to God. And then she goes, "Why the fuck?" I go, "No, that's better. I'm not lying. That's better."
It happens. Let me ask you this is a very serious question, Loomis, and your answer to this might mean whether we continue this show or not. Do you ball or fold? When you get toilet paper, do you ball it up or do you fold it?
Oh no, but I get the thickest those stuff in the dude. No, I'm good.
No matter how thick it is, do you ball it up or you fold it?
I fold.
All right, you're a good man. It's good.
I didn't know because if you ball it up, it doesn't get all the way up. You want to fold.
I don't understand why people still ball though. Some people ball.
Well, I don't want them near me. Like a clean ass fart. Like if you're clean, like they shouldn't smell. I can't. Oh,
what do you mean? They should a clean. What do you mean a clean ass?
if your ass is clean.
What the fuck does that mean?
Meaning if your ass is clean.
Oh my God, you got me crying, dude. I mean, you're not wiping out your intestines. It's coming all through your system. It's not just your ass.
Oh, I can't. All right,
boy.
listen. All right.
These are the conversations you can get on Mind Over Madness right here. Oh,
fuck.
boy. All right, last one. Because this will really tell me what kind of a man you are.
What the
You
fuck
wipe
is
from the
combo
front?
from? No,
From
Keith,
back to front?
No, don't even do it. Don't you get stop with that. That's not even a question. And if anyone says anything different, no.
There's some people that go back to front.
It's gonna fucking rub on your taint. It's disgusting. Like use fucking logic, not laziness. Clean your ass, people. There's other people living in this world. Then we have an ozone layer. Clean your ass. It's not hard.
Oh man.
One thing to start with. Even when I was a fucking drug addict, though, gee, like, come on. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah,
people want to be like,
oh boy. All right, buddy. Well, that was fun. Let's just get
but Keith, you must have some weird shit conspiracies because you were like, I could talk shit all fucking day, but I don't want to. I just wanted to say that the Swedish Fish would feel like having a baby coming out of you.
You opened up the jar, bro.
But I think you were thinking I meant like gross blast off. No, it's like it's a baby that just goes thud. Sometimes you gotta get a plastic bag and carry it out of the house. But I'm just sick because you can't because you know how you swallow them whole sometimes because they're fucking so many. I'm just joking, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Oh boy. This show took
a turn. You know, the snake toilet. The snake.
This show took a turn for the worse. That's funny shit right there.
It's just fucking around, man.
All right, let's say goodnight to everybody, shall we?
Yeah. People are laughing. Everyone have a great night. The show, we talked about the end of the world, the puppet master, the blah 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 shit, fucking girls, clean your ass, all that stuff. So
God bless wet wipes.
I was serious on that, not even trying to be funny though. Like for real, like you have some respect for yourself. I could understand some people, like obviously people wash their hands throughout the day and stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, real quick. I do the flip. No, real quick. Listen. If I go into a public bathroom, right? We're talking about peeing right now, not pooing, so it's okay. If I go into a public urinal, right?
Yeah.
I do the you grab right here, and I do this. I do the flip, and then you pee. Listen, when you're done peeing, right? You literally, you shake. You shake good. Then you do the flip back. You can't.
If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
No, but listen, I got a system, Keith. I'm 44. Listen, my point though being I've been to fucking public urinals since I'm 44 years old. So what I'm saying though to you though is that if you just do the flip, and if it's not a sensor toilet, you just boom, kick the fucking toilet thing. Do you get to wash your hands?
Dude, you're a
No, but for real, think of it.
Yeah, I left you a message. Oh.
Fish. Do you know they do have blue ones too?
Dave drops his pants to his ankles. Dude, I got a cousin. All right, I'm not. Yeah, fuck it, I'll tell you. He probably watched this too because he's a close.
Good night, everyone. The flip. Say they don't. Say I'm not gonna guess, but there's I don't. It's pulling your cock out to take a piss without touching it, and then putting it back in without touching it, and then kicking the fucking toilet without touching it to make it flush. That's all. All right. On that note, thank you for watching Mind Over Madness. If you haven't hit that like button or subscribe button, please do so. And we are up on every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tonight we ran late, and we have Shorts Brewing running up. And this show is a mix of addiction,
shitting,
true crime, all that type of stuff. So come on over, have some fun, and thank you for again, everyone, for watching Mind Over Madness. We will see you next Tuesday at 7, and be looking out for our shorts every day and short videos that will be dropping. Have a great week, everyone. And make sure to wash your ass.
Blank to the face. So seeing her laying there with missing half of her head was just like
the basic message that I just wanted to know that it's okay to ask for help. Like in the addiction world, people think it's embarrassing to go to rehab or go somewhere like, to go away. But what's really more embarrassing is being out there and still pedaling and doing stuff that you need for your habit. Mm-hmm. So just know that it's okay to ask for help.
A passenger jetliner that flew into the building, that doesn't happen, right? I mean, that's a professional pilot who knows what he's doing, or she, and they're not flying into two big towers that are in the middle of the sky. That's not happening. So we knew it was, we felt it was an attack, and we felt that it was the same people who had threatened to kill us.
Corporal Keith Shibley is presented the Valor Award for his immediate response and courageous actions during the shooting rampage at the Washington Navy Yard.
was brought before a federal grand jury there. And while today's case has nothing to do with Hoffa, it is known the government, both in Detroit and New York, is trying to link Provenzano with the disappearance.